This is WolfPack TV. I'm your host, Larry Reed. We're going to talk two sports this week, opening up with curling as the U Sport Nationals opened up in Alberta. Team Brown, consisting of lead Samantha Fisher, second Desiree Hawes, third Erin Pincott, and lead Corinne Brown, of course, thought they'd have a little rust on them after not playing for a month. That was not the case for the most part. They needed to score 2 in the 10th to open the U Sport Nationals with a win over Queen's University. That led to a second raw matchup against the host Alberta Pandas and skip Kristen Streifel. Big crowd on hand for that match. The Pack gave up 3 in the 3rd and 4 in the 10th end as they dropped their first game of the event. Day 2 saw the Brown foursome come back focused, which is their trademark. They scored 4 in the 9th and they pummeled previously unbeaten Brock Badgers 8-2. Draw number 4, and all good things kept on rolling for Brown and company. 3 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, 3 in the 4th, a singleton in the 6th, and 2 in the 9th, en route to an 11-6 shellacking of Memorial Seahawks. On Monday, in draw number 5, Wilfrid Laurier was the opponent. TRU gave up 2 in the 2nd, but scored deuces in the 5th, 6th, and 8th ends. That 2 in the 6th, a steal. That's the 5th stolen end for the Wolfpack thus far in the championships. With a 4-1 record and a tie for first place with Brock going into draw 6, TRU met up with the Regina Cougars and Haley Jamieson. To baseball now. The Wolfpack kicked off their Canadian Collegiate Baseball Conference regular season on the road. They are in Chilliwack, on Fairfield Island, in fact, to play the University of Fraser Valley Cascades. On Saturday, all Fraser Valley, they dumped the Wolfpack twice. In the first game, Cole Paquin of Regina came on to replace starter Tyler Hodder of Fort McMurray and was tagged with the loss. The Pride of Japan, Yutaro Takasaki, 1 for 4 for TRU, a clutch RBI double in the top of the 7th. In the nightcap, Thunder-based Tyler Moskaluk tossed a complete game, allowing 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 walks, striking out 7. Paquin had the only hit of Game 2 for TRU. On Sunday, a 500 showing. Fraser Valley taking the first game 10-5. Fort McMurray's Regan Gillis tossed 4 2/3, allowing 9 runs, 9 hits, and 3 walks. Abbotsford's Matt Pitaleski leading the offense with a bases-clearing double in the top of the first inning. Calgary's Josh Hillis going 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Pitt Meadows native Zach Como going 2 for 5, a double and 3 RBIs. Joe Sinikulski of Burnaby got the start. He went 4 innings for the victory. Paquin getting the save. Finalists for Thursday's Wolfpack Year-End Awards Banquet have been announced for the Cliff Russell Student Leadership Award. The male finalists are Ryan Glanville of soccer, Conlon Spickeroff from cross country, and Michael Ruelt from basketball. The female finalists, Caitlin Lomas of volleyball, Christine Fergan from soccer, and Gershan Uppel of swimming. Finalists for the Dr. Roger H. Barnsley Scholar Athlete are, for the male award, Ryan Glanville of soccer, Conlon Spickeroff of cross country, and volleyball's Cole Ketty. Female finalists are Emily Vilak of basketball, Kendra Finch of volleyball, and from swimming, Brina Rusnell. For the Sports Task Force Athlete of the Year, the male finalists, Tim Daubert, the big German from volleyball, Luke Morris from basketball, and Mitch Papadinitz of men's soccer. Female finalists, Michelle Boss of basketball, Marissa Mendonca of women's soccer, and Rachel Windhorst from volleyball. And the nominees for the Newcomer of the Year award, male finalists are Landon Curry of volleyball, Tyus DeVries of basketball, and Jan Glashmeyer of soccer. Female finalists are Cameron Kurtz of soccer, basketball's Jordan Haggerty, and Jane Nukalova of volleyball. The winners will be announced Thursday night at a ceremony at the Grand Hall. Looking to other events this week, the U Sport Curling Nationals round robin winding up Tuesday morning as Team Brown representing TRU will close things out against Mount Allison. The top 4 teams from the round robin play in the semifinals on Tuesday night. The medal games are set for noon on Wednesday. Winner of the national championship will represent Canada at the Universiade Games in Russia next year. Baseball with their home opener Saturday and Sunday at Norbrock Stadium. The weather's expected to be great for the spring, and action is guaranteed to be top-notch as Ray Chadwick and company host the CCBC champs, the Prairie Baseball Academy Dogs out of Lethbridge, always heated when these teams play. That's WolfPack TV for this week. Here's where you find us on the social media. Like us, share us, and tell your friends about us. Back next week for our final edition of the 2017-18 season. I'm Larry Reed. We'll talk again in 7 days.